Welcome to the Workamper Show, brought to you by Workamper.com. This podcast helps you discover how to finance your RV travel dreams. Each one of our episodes will introduce you to people who are already living the RV lifestyle or to work camping opportunities all around the U.S. You'll also learn how to hit the road the right way and make the most of every opportunity. Now let's turn over today's show to your host, Greg Gerber.
If you love cherries or anything to do with cherries, today's podcast will be especially interesting to you. I'm interviewing a representative from Cherry Republic, as well as one of the company's current work campers. Today's episode is sponsored by Workamper News. Much more than just a job listing website, when you put the tools of this professional service into action, you'll find out just how easy it can be to turn your work camping dreams into reality. A Workamper membership opens the door to a one-stop shop for all things work camping. Being the original resource for work camping, you find the largest number of job listings, be able to connect with a community of work campers, and view resources compiled by experts who've been enjoying the RV lifestyle for many years. If you're serious about leading a successful and enjoyable work camping lifestyle, then a membership is for you. Join today at www.workamper.com. Embark on new adventures today with the support of Workamper News behind you. Madison Partak is the recruitment manager for Cherry Republic, which is located in Glen Arbor, Michigan. She is joined by Michael Risto, who is just wrapping up a fun summer season work camping for the firm. The company operates 6 locations throughout Michigan, but only hires work campers for its retail store in Glen Arbor. The city is an especially beautiful part of the state, right on the shores of Lake Michigan. Madison is hiring work campers right now for full-time jobs starting in May and continuing through October. They work with customers to help them find products in the store, work the register, help stock shelves, and provide great customer service. Work campers also ensure the store is clean and tidy and that the dishes used to serve food are clean. All hours are paid, starting at $13 per hour. To tell us more about Cherry Republic and what it's like to work there, please welcome recruiter Madison Partak and work camper Michael Risto to the show. Thanks for joining me today, Madison and Michael. I really appreciate the time. It's been a couple of years since we've talked to the folks at Cherry Republic. What's going on with the company?
Yeah, we're so excited to be chatting with you again. The company has grown a lot in the last couple of years, which has been incredible. Our little campus in Glen Arbor, Michigan has become busier and busier. We have a new ice cream container on our campus now where we serve all of our homemade ice cream. And in our retail store, we have actually opened a new window that offers soda samples and some to-go food options. So things are new and exciting happening here.
How many stores do you folks have now?
We have 6 retail stores around the state of Michigan.
And are all of them looking for work campers?
Nope, only our Glen Arbor location is looking for work campers.
Okay. What kind of jobs do the work campers do?
Yeah, our work campers fill retail ambassador roles, which are basically retail associates. So they work with all of our customers to help them find products in the store, work the register, help stock shelves, and really just give our customers some great customer service to hopefully have them come back many times.
If I'm not mistaken, you have all things cherry related in those stores.
Yes, that is correct. We have over 220 cherry-based or cherry-covered products. Anything from salsa and barbecue sauce to candy and chocolate, beer and wine, and then a lot of really great home goods as well. We have some beautiful bowls made from Holland Bowl Company, which is really great.
Do you have a wine tasting facility there?
We do. We have a small winery on our campus where you can taste all of our wine and soda.
Yeah. How long have you been using work campers at Cherry Republic?
We have been using work campers. I think we'll be going into our 6th season now. Our seasons are May through October of every year. So I think this will be our 6th summer that we're about to go into.
So you're recruiting for people next May through October?
Yes, correct. Usually middle of May through middle of October, just based on when the weather in Michigan really complies with the campgrounds.
Okay. The work campers are needed to work in the retail store, just helping guests and selling products and things like that. They're not involved in cleaning or anything?
They do have some cleaning responsibilities. So all of our retail ambassadors help to oversee the cleaning in the store. So mopping the floors, cleaning shelves off, making sure that all of our sample areas are clean, including all of the dishes that might be included in those sampling processes. So you can't be afraid to get in and get your hands dirty a little bit.
That's a good way to put it. How many hours a week do you expect the work campers to put in?
Yeah, during our peak season, which is most of the summer season, you can expect to work 38 to 40 hours a week.
Is overtime available?
Typically not. We try to keep everyone to that 40-hour-a-week mark, but there might be some exceptions during really high volume.
Are they working every day?
So we have our work campers work 5 days a week, and we give 2 consecutive days off, same 2 days for couples every week so that you have time to go explore Northern Michigan and go see what's out there. We typically give those days off in the middle of the week so that it's a little less busy for you when you're trying to go visit the beautiful areas surrounding, just because we know weekends can be very busy.
But they're probably pretty busy for you folks as well.
Yes.
When are the stores open?
Our stores are open Monday through Sunday, so 7 days a week, 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. And they fluctuate about an hour on each end, just depending on what part of the season we're in. So it could be 10 to 8, but standard would be 9 to 9.
Okay. And how many work campers are you looking for next year?
Yeah, we have 3 campsites. So we are hoping to find 3 wonderful couples to join us next summer. But we are open to singles to fill those campsites as well.
What about families? Would you take a family?
Yes, we're more than happy to take families. Our only restriction, which we're so sad about, is we cannot allow dogs in our campsite. We're definitely a dog-friendly company, but the campground has put some restrictions on our ability to allow dogs in our campsite. So cats are more than welcome.
So you do not own the campground, right? You are renting space at a local campground.
Correct. Yep. We partner with a local campground for our campsites. It's about a 10-minute drive from our retail store.
Are the work campers paying for this campground?
Nope. We cover the cost of the site for the duration of the summer. All we ask is that the work campers pay the $30 a month electrical fee directly to the campground.
That's a bargain. Do you pay for hours worked?
Yes, we do. So our current rate is $13 an hour. I do know that we are increasing that rate for next summer, or at least trying to make the deal a little bit sweeter.
Okay. Do you offer any bonuses or things like that?
We don't do any bonus programs, but we offer some really great product discounts and just other perks throughout the summer with us.
So they're spending time in a spectacular area of Michigan all summer long, and the maximum cost they're going to have to pay is $30 a month?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a deal. Plus whatever they buy in the store.
Yes, of course. That bill can get expensive. Our products are very tasty.
Michael, how long have you and your wife been working for Cherry Republic?
We got here when campground opened. It was the day after Mother's Day, whatever day that is.
So mid-May.
Yep, mid-May. We were there as the campground opened, and we will be there when the campground closes.
What attracted you to Cherry Republic?
Location. We didn't know what Cherry Republic was. We knew that we wanted to come to this part of Michigan, had never been, and we had seen Cherry Republic advertised a couple other times in Workamper News. We did a little investigation and said, oh, that sounds fun, and reached out. We spoke with Madison and our current manager and said, wow, the two together, location and Cherry Republic, that's a perfect fit.
What do you like most about working there?
The location totally sells itself. You were wowed by everything about here. Cherry Republic itself, it was unexpected to us how busy it is, how many cherry products there are. So many people, it's a brand. People have been coming here. This is our 35th anniversary. I say that like I belong here. Cherry Republic's 35th anniversary. And you hear the stories repeatedly. We've been coming here every year since open. We know these people. We know the products. And it sounds corny, but you hear the stories from the customers on the other side of the counter or out on the floor. And over all the years, the products they had, the times they had, the memories recreated, that just really spills back onto, wow, great place, great product.
I've heard that it's a rather intimate opportunity for you to really get to know the customers too. Is that correct?
Very much. I will say from a work camper or a traveler point of view, it's really easy to make friends already because you're going to be a social person. People coming in, they're all happy. I'm a kid working at a candy store. They're coming in to eat candy. It's a perfect match. But you start explaining who we are, what we do, and you want to share the area as well. And we've got so many tips and tricks. You need to go here. You need to try this. It really is a match made in heaven.
Do you have to pick any of the cherries?
You don't have to. No, we had the opportunity. We've never picked before. We had the opportunity to go to a cherry orchard a few weeks back, and we got intimate into their process. And wow, they put in a long day. The cherries don't just happen themselves.
I can imagine. Don't they shake the bejesus out of those trees to make the cherries fall down?
They do, yes.
That's fun to watch, isn't it? Have that.
It is. The whole process, yeah. We have learned so much just about the cherries. Yes.
Right. Yeah. And there are plenty of recipes for ways to make cherries or incorporate them in just about any meal, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the more enjoyable things, I really like the cherry horseradish they have here. And people come up, they'll have the horseradish, and while you're ringing them up, you're in conversation, just because that's the fun part of it. And I like to ask what people are going to use the horseradish on. I have gotten so many awesome ideas that the people relate to us and never would have thought of. Of course, you go back and try them, and wow, mind blown.
That's too funny. Madison, what kind of traits and qualifications are you looking for in a work camper?
Similar to what Michael said, we're really looking for people who are excited to speak with customers and just excited about the area. We have so many people who come and visit from all over the country. And so we love people who are ready to go explore and be excited to talk to all of our customers about what you can do in the area and why it's such a great place to be. So just excitement to work with people and just someone who is a hard worker. We're all really passionate about the work that we do here. And we want someone who is ready to dive in and do that alongside us. So I think those are the two big things.
Do they need any special skills or training to have one of these jobs?
Nope, we train all skills. It's definitely preferred if you've had some customer service experience in a busy retail setting, but we don't require any special certifications or skills.
Okay, so as somebody who has experience working in a camp store or something like that would be ideally suited for this kind of thing. Or even working at Walmart if they've done that.
Yes, those are perfect positions.
Super. And you're recruiting right now. What's involved in the recruiting process?
Yep. So we are this week about to post some advertisements for next summer. The process will look like an interview, which will be over Zoom or Teams. So a video interview with Donna, our retail manager, and I. And we'll just have a conversation about your previous experience, what you're looking to do, and maybe why our area and Cherry Republic is of interest to you. So we will begin conducting interviews the last week of September and first week of October. And we'll try to keep the process pretty short.
Okay. So just have that interview and that decision is made within a couple of weeks and people can know that they've got a job for next summer.
Yes, correct.
Is there anything a work camper can do to stand out among other applicants if they really want to come to Michigan and work for Cherry Republic?
I think someone who's really excited about Cherry Republic and our core values will definitely stand out. We try to have all of our core values, which are life, liberty, beaches, and pie. You can read more about them on our website. We try to have all of those core values really just be shown to our customers through our customer service and how we engage with them. And so someone who feels personally connected to those will definitely make you stand out compared to other candidates.
That's very good advice. So if somebody really wants to work for Cherry Republic, they should go to the website and devour it and find out what kind of products that you offer and learn about the company history and be prepared to talk about it in the interview.
Yes, correct.
What can work campers do when they're not working in that part of the country?
Oh gosh, I feel like Michael should give the rundown of this. I think Michael's done more in his time here than I have, and I've lived here my entire life. Michael, do you want to take some of this?
Sure. I will first off say Madison and the other people that we've worked with, the locals, so to speak, have given us so many options. The options are endless. If you want to hike, bike, or kayak, we have run the gamut. There is such beautiful scenery. The dunes themselves offer so many opportunities for sunsets, for looking, for beachcombing, for rocks, just for sand. The hiking is awesome. The biking on the Heritage Trail is phenomenal. We just recently went to the Port Oneida Fair in the Port Oneida District, which is the old farming district, watching the horses. They were mowing. That part of it in the local area, there is history. Pretty much what you want out of a location, including all the beautiful scenery, is very easily accessible here, not to mention its location and access to other parts of Michigan. You really are centrally located to get a lot of good stuff. History, inland, the waterways. I didn't know about the Manitou Straits. This is where all the shipwrecks are. It just keeps going and going.
Have you ever been up to Sault Ste. Marie?
Yes, we have.
Okay, that's where the international border is, one of them in Michigan, and where all the big cargo ships, they merge through there, correct?
Yep, it is. You can get on commercial websites and you can find the ships going through. I think they're 1,000 foot long and an inch short of the width going through the canal. You can actually find the ships that will come through the Mackinac Straits and come down as they're heading down towards Indiana or Chicago and watch them go past. You can sit here and watch them.
Is Glen Arbor a rather busy or big city? Do they have a Walmart, that kind of thing?
Glen Arbor is a fairly small city. It's very tiny. We have a small grocery store in town, but we're about a 35 to 40-minute drive from Traverse City, which is the big city in our area. So there's a Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, all the big box stores that you might look for.
Traverse City also has an annual film festival, if I'm not mistaken, where people are coming there to watch movies for an entire week.
We do. We have the annual film festival. They've reimagined that festival in the last year or two, so it looks a little different than it has in previous years. But we also have the National Cherry Festival, which takes place that first week of July usually. And so there's plenty of events, musicians, pie eating contests, just cherries galore for a week in Traverse City.
What's one thing you wish all work campers knew before they came to work for you?
I'll answer this and then I'll let Michael answer this too. I think one thing that I wish all work campers knew before they came here would be that you're going to be part of a really great team. I think all of our employees are really upbeat and positive. They all work hard and collaborate really well together. And then I also think I'd like to note that you're going to work hard this summer. This is not an easy position. It's very physical, but we try to have a lot of fun doing it. So those are my two big things. Michael, what's one thing you wish you would have known before you came here?
I wish I would have listened to you and Donna more when you talked about how busy it would be over the 4th of July weeks. The 2 weeks where you couldn't see the floor with so many people in there. But that made it so fun. You did tell us that. I just didn't pay enough attention to it.
Where can people get more information about Cherry Republic?
Yeah, you can visit our website at cherryrepublic.com. There's plenty of information on there about our retail stores, our products, and who we are. We will have a posting on Workamper News as well to learn more about the position itself. And then you can also email me at talent@cherryrepublic.com.
And that's simply sending an email with the resume is all it takes to make the application.
Yes, very simple. Resume and maybe your name and why you're interested in working with us would be great.
And if people go to the website, can they order cherries?
You can. We have a great online website that you can order from and we'll ship right to your home. We're excited to speak to you if you're interested in working with us next summer. So feel free to email me and I would love to chat.
Michael, and your recommendation for the employer? Thumbs up?
Oh, 2 thumbs up. The returning people, the seasonal and full time have been so welcoming to work campers, us and the other couples. They've been so helpful in showing us the product, teaching us the product. You're just part of a big family. You truly are.
That's wonderful. Thank you all for your time today. I really appreciate it. It does sound like a fun place to work, and who can't not fall in love with all the cherries?
Thank you for having us, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
It was fun speaking with Madison Partak, recruiter for Cherry Republic, and Workamper Michael Risto about spending a season in the upper part of Lower Michigan. Cherry Republic is looking for 3 work camping couples to help them next year, but they're also open to hiring solos and families. The only restriction is the campground used to house work campers does not allow dogs. The company works with a local campground situated within a few miles of Glen Arbor to house work campers. The site is free, but work campers pay about $30 per month for electricity. Work campers generally put in 38 to 40 hours a week and work 5 days a week with 2 consecutive days off. Days off are usually scheduled for the middle of the week because weekends can get very busy. The stores themselves are open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. but that scales back a bit in the shoulder seasons before Memorial Day and after Labor Day. No special skills are needed to work at Cherry Republic other than a strong desire to provide great customer service in a busy retail setting. Madison encouraged Workampers to explore the company's website to get a flavor for the types of products it sells and the services it provides. Reading reviews is a good way for Workampers to understand what customers expect when visiting the retail stores. The Glen Arbor area of Michigan is very beautiful with endless options for biking, hiking, and kayaking. It is right next to Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park. The closest big city is Traverse City, which is about 40 minutes away. Detroit is about 4 hours away, which is home to many museums and attractions. Historic Mackinac Island is about 3 hours away. By traveling an hour further north, people can reach Sault Ste. Marie, where all the big ships pass through the Soo Locks. It's also an access point to Canada. For more information about the company, visit www.cherryrepublic.com. To apply for a job, send a resume to Madison at talent@cherryrepublic.com. Today's episode was brought to you by the featured employers at Workamper.com. Those Workamper employers have taken the extra step to share some photos and detailed information about their Workamper programs with you. So check them out today. Opportunities exist for solos, couples, and families, whether they're full-time, part-time, seasonal, or even long-term jobs. Some are income opportunities and others involve volunteering at locations throughout the United States. Go to www.workamper.com/FE to meet the featured employers today. If you're an employer seeking to hire Workampers, you can learn how you can benefit from year-round recruiting by becoming a featured employer by visiting workamper.com/FE details. That's all I have for this week's show. Next time I'll be speaking with another employer who's looking for volunteers to work in a national forest on Long Island, New York. I'll have that interview on the next episode of The Workamper Show. If you like these interviews, please consider leaving a review wherever you download the episodes. Thanks for listening.